Welcome back to my channel Techno Trend Zone. In today's deep dive, we'll explore 3 of the biggest new leaks circulating about the upcoming iPad Pro M5, including major design improvements, potential FaceTime camera upgrades, and of course, the all-important release date and pricing details. This is your ultimate guide to what's next for Apple's flagship tablet. Whether you're a digital artist, a productivity junkie, or someone who simply loves high-end tech, this is a launch you'll want to mark on your calendar. A quick recap: iPad Pro 2024, a redesign that set the bar. Before we break down the new leaks and rumors, let's rewind for a moment. In May 2024, Apple unveiled an all-new iPad Pro lineup, featuring the blazing fast M4 chip, a striking tandem OLED display, and a thinner-than-ever form factor. The two sizes, 11-inch and 13-inch, boasted not only lightweight design, but also made headlines as the thinnest Apple devices ever produced. At just 5.1mm thick, both versions redefined how sleek a tablet could be, and let's talk about that. OLED display, a first for the iPad lineup. The tandem OLED panel brought unprecedented color accuracy, contrast, and brightness. It was easily the most impressive screen on any Apple mobile device, rivaling even the best displays found on flagship smartphones and laptops. Dual FaceTime cameras, portrait and landscape. One of the most common complaints about iPads over the years has been the positioning of the FaceTime camera. While Apple moved it to the landscape orientation in the last iteration, which was a smart move given how most users operate iPads with keyboards, it still wasn't a perfect solution. For those who prefer portrait mode, the camera location made video calls feel awkward, and users often found themselves blocking the lens unintentionally. But now, according to trusted insider Mark Gurman, Apple may be solving this problem in a big way. The 2025 iPad Pro is rumored to feature dual Face ID cameras, one optimized for landscape, the other for portrait. This means no matter how you hold the device, video calls, Face ID unlocking, and AR functionality will be seamless and intuitive. We're also expecting this to be paired with new software-level enhancements in iPadOS 26, likely allowing the camera system to intelligently detect orientation and default to the best lens automatically. Larger displays and ultra-thin bezels. The second major upgrade revolves around display size and bezel reduction. While the current models come in 11-inch and 13, recent manufacturing leaks suggest that Apple is increasing the display sizes slightly, possibly to 11.5 inches and 13.5 inches. At first glance, a 0.5-inch increase might not sound game-changing, but this could dramatically enhance content viewing, multitasking, and split-view usage, especially with Stage Manager now in full swing. How's this being achieved? It's all about thinner bezels. Apple seems ready to shrink the borders around the display without increasing the overall device footprint. This would align the iPad Pro more closely with rivals like the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra and Lenovo Tab Extreme, both of which flaunt almost edge-to-edge screens. Apple is also said to be refining touch rejection technology, which would ensure that accidental touches from gripping the screen's edge don't interfere with usability, a key consideration for devices with ultra-thin borders. The M5 chip makes its debut, and now, the powerhouse behind it all, the Apple M5 chip. If the leaks are accurate, the iPad Pro M5 will be the first Apple product to introduce this next-gen chip, much like how the M4 debuted in the iPad Pro 2024. This continues Apple's strategy of using the iPad as a launchpad for their latest silicon, which demonstrates how far the iPad Pro line has evolved. What can we expect from the M5 chipset? According to insiders, a 10-core CPU, same as the M4. A bump in GPU power, possibly moving from a 10-core to a 12-core GPU, improvements in machine learning, thermal efficiency, and battery optimization, enhanced support for AI-powered features. In iPadOS 26, thanks to the M5's neural engine enhancements, the M4 chip already made the iPad Pro 2024 a beast for pro users. So this M5 iPad Pro could truly bridge the gap between tablet and laptop in terms of performance. Expected release date: October or November 2025. Now for the big question: when is the iPad Pro M5 coming out? While many assume a September 2025 release alongside the iPhone 16 series, that's highly unlikely. Apple typically reserves the September event for iPhones, Apple Watches, and occasionally AirPods, based on past release patterns and industry chatter. The iPad Pro M5 is expected to launch at a separate event in late October or early November 2025. This aligns with previous iPad launch timelines, especially when new Apple Silicon chips are being introduced. If no full event is scheduled, Apple might resort to press releases and short product reveal videos like they did for the M4 iPad Pro. Either way, expect availability to begin 1 to 2 weeks after the announcement. Pricing expectations: holding steady. As for the price, early estimates suggest that Apple will stick to the current pricing structure, at least in the US barring tariff changes, 11.5-inch model, starting at $999. 3.5-inch model, starting at $1,299 of course, add-ons like nanotexture glass, cellular connectivity, and higher storage tiers will push the price well past $2,000 for top-tier configurations. Keep in mind that global tariffs and component costs may still affect pricing. Earlier in 2025, rumors about trade adjustments and Apple price hikes surfaced, but nothing materialized. However, that could change by Q4. Additional features and possibilities besides the major upgrades. Here are a few other speculative features that might make it into the iPad Pro M5, improved Apple Pencil 3 support with haptic feedback, faster Thunderbolt 5-port enhanced spatial audio with new speaker tuning, new colors for the aluminum chassis, possibly a deeper space black or even a titanium edition, battery life improvements via the 3nm M5 chip and software optimizations. Final thoughts, are you getting one? So there you have it, the most detailed breakdown yet of the iPad Pro M5 leaks, release expectations, and feature predictions. It's shaping up to be one of the most refined and powerful tablets Apple has ever built. Whether you're upgrading from the M2/M4 or switching from a laptop, this might be the most versatile mobile workstation on the market. Are you planning to grab the new iPad Pro M5 when it launches? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and share this video if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more updates, reviews, and comparisons, right here on Techno Trend Zone. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.